Hey guys, welcome to Amy's Autopsy Report. My name's Amy. This is going to be the beginning of a series that I'm going to do that is my horror DVD and Blu-ray collection. Before we get started, I'm just going to do shelf 1 today, but I want to let you guys know that I just built these shelves and I have not decided how I want to organize this stuff. So right now I just have movies in the letter in alphabetical order, but it's not alphabetical order within the letter. So you know, like all the A's might be out of order, but they're all there. So anyway, I haven't decided how I'm going to organize them yet. So here we go. This is called Beneath the Reef. It's a Robert Wagner film, an old, like, I forget what this one's about even. It's like they have to go on this dangerous diving expedition or something. My sister gave it to me. Next up we have that 100 Tears. This is a Marcus Cook film. I'm trying to figure out how best to do this. Marcus Cook film. And it's got some fun practical effects in it, and yeah, good like brutal clown movie. Can't go wrong with Marcus Cook. Next up we have Rob Zombie's 31. Some people don't like his movies. I happen to like his movies, and I liked this one also. 30 Days of Night. This is a pretty good vampire flick if you've not seen it. It takes place in Alaska, where they have to go through this 30-day period of darkness, and there's just, at one point, there's vampires swarming everything, and it's pretty good. "28 Days Later." Is it an infection film? Is it a zombie film? I say it's a zombie film, but other people say, you know, it's an infection film. 28 Weeks Later. Both of these movies are pretty good. Check them out if you haven't. This movie is called 51. It's about Area 51, and it's not too bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not too bad. This is a shot-on-video classic, 555, about this hippie that goes around killing these couples like every 5 years. You know, bad, good stuff. Amsterdam. I have had this for a while but never watched it, so I have not watched it. It's a slasher, though, I'm pretty sure. American Psycho, unrated, cut. Can't go wrong with that one. Bruce Campbell, Alien Apocalypse. This is a pretty cheesy but fun sci-fi movie, I believe. An older one, so it was actually pretty good. Plus, Bruce Campbell's in it. This one is called The Alien Factor, and I want to say this is... Let me look here. I want to say it's a Don Dohler film, and it's pretty cheesy, but pretty fun. Okay, and we got Alice in Wonderland. I know that's not horror. So you'll see some random non-horror in this because I just have all my movies together. Again, I haven't decided how I'm going to do it. Long Ride from Hell. This is a Code Red flick. It's a spaghetti western. Pretty fun if you like spaghetti westerns. This is some random cartoon I got for free and then never watched. This is called Alchemy, the Egyptian Connection. Some kind of like, conspiracy stuff about ancient Egypt and that kind of stuff. Double feature here. Axe and Kidnapped Co-ed. I got this mainly for Axe. Amusement, clown movie that I have not watched yet. I've heard good things about it, though. Need to get on that. As Above, So Below. This movie is creepy. Took place in the Paris catacombs, and if you have not watched Amy's Crypt's videos on the Paris catacombs, she actually goes into the forbidden sections where they filmed some of that stuff, so you should go check it out. Let's see, this is All Through the House. This is a weird Christmas slasher, and yeah, it's not too bad. This is a found footage Area 51 flick here, and I enjoyed it. This one I've not watched yet. It's called Alien Blood. I think it's a British film, but look how cheesy the cover is. But yet I kind of like it. Released by Trauma. Altered. Good alien flick in my opinion. This is Alone in the Wilderness. This is not horror, but it's about this guy who in his 50s left and went to Alaska and built his own log cabin and lived there off-grid until he was in his 80s. And he's eventually passed away now, but good movie. Or documentary, I should say. Alabama Sasquatch, unrated, raw and extreme from Wild Eye. This movie is out of control. It's just all over the place. Is it good? Well, the story kind of doesn't make much sense, but this is kind of a watch at your own risk. I don't think most people would like it. I didn't mind some of it, but Alligator, this is a classic from my childhood. Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies, classic asylum goodness here. I'm hoping this camera doesn't die, because I didn't realize. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which I also love this one. All Through the House, which I got for Christmas of Horrors last year and then didn't watch it, so I'll probably do it this year. Alien versus Ninja. This is some Sushi Typhoon goodness, and I really liked this. If you're into martial arts and cheesy alien or Asian like ninja flicks, good stuff. This is Alien from Area 51. The alien autopsy footage revealed. Warning. It's real, guys. It's real. Okay, Necrostorm goodness. Adam Chaplin. This movie is super fun and super gory. I might do some Necrostorm reviews here coming up. I really like this movie a lot, and it doesn't get talked about much. We have Batman Returns. Random, but I like Batman. I have original Batman here. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I gotta change my ladder. Okay, so next up we have a Code Red flick called Beyond the Door. It's kind of a Exorcist ripoff, really. Here's a movie I worked on called Bad Reputation. My buddy, Horrific Nightmares JM, did a review of this film. So yeah, Bad Reputation. Bloody Moon. Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. Bruce Campbell. Oh yeah. Bruce Campbell. This is a Masters of Horror Black Cat. Here's a double feature. Blue Demon Mil Máscaras, The Champions of Justice, and Return of the Champions of Justice. I think that's what they say. Mil Máscaras y Blue Demon. Some luchador cheese. Big Trouble in Little China. Can't go wrong there. Bait. This is a good shark movie. I reviewed it for one of my Shark Week reviews. If you're new to my channel, I've done Shark Week twice, and maybe I'll include those playlists in the description box below. And also I'll put my previous movie collection videos in the description box too if you want to check those out. This is Bill and Ted's Most Excellent collection. Came with a poster, and I also got a Rufus figure with that. Baskin. This movie's pretty trippy, and not a lot of people talk about it. I think it's good. Beyond the Darkness. Joe D'Amato. Goodness here. Burial Ground, one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. The Burning, excellent slasher, not enough people talk about it. Blood-Sucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh. This is a 88 Films release, and the special effects are done by Tom Savini. Some pretty good cheese there, funny stuff. Mario Bava's A Bay of Blood, great giallo flick here. Brutal Jesus and the House of Wasted Youth. This is a Nick Box flick. Get ready for Christploitation. This was a fun movie. Jesus kind of comes back and, you know, beats all these people up. It's funny. Borderland. This movie was really good. I liked it. About these people that they get kidnapped by a Mexican cult, and yeah, it's a pretty creepy movie for sure. This movie is called Beg, and I got this because it has Tony Todd, PJ Souls, and Tiffany Shepis in it. And it's got this pumpkin face kind of guy going around and killing people. Okay, this is Burning the Map. This is a surfing DVD. Let's see. Beaten to a Pulp. Check out the cover art. I reviewed this a while back. It's an okay flick by Wild Eye Raw and Extreme. Blood Marsh Crackoon. This is a hilariously bad No One Dumps on the Bronx puppet killer thing. Pretty bad stuff. Burglar from Hell. This is some good shot on video goodness, and I got this from the Sleaze Box. I believe this is a Chip Herman, aka Phil Herman flick. Bone Tomahawk. I've seen this a bunch of times, but this copy's not been opened. Love that movie. This is Small Town Monsters presents Boggy Creek Monster, and it's a pretty good, like, documentary, I guess you could say. Let's see. Better Watch Out, another Christmas flick I did not watch last year, so I haven't watched it. I might save it for this year. Classic Black Christmas. Boondock Saints, not horror, but I love this movie. Also not horror, but an excellent flick called Bottle Rocket. I think this is Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson's first film. And this was directed by Wes Anderson, who is awesome filmmaker. Classic Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. Beast of 20,000 Fathoms and Them. Double feature goodness there. Bone Eater. This is a sci-fi movie and it's pretty cheesy, but my friend Carlos has a bit role in it and I like to support his acting, so I bought a copy. This is like a random music thing I got for free in a contest. Beats, Rhymes, and Life, The Travels of a Tribe Called Quest. Okay. Bride of Frankenstein. Old cover art there. I have this Arrow box of Bloodbath. Early Sid Haig flick. Blood Rage. Arrow release. Bloody Birthday. The Baby. I've not watched this one, and I'm not sure that it's going to be something I am interested in, so I might pass this along to a friend. Black Sabbath. This was a really good anthology flick with Boris Karloff. Blood Freak. Something Weird Video. This movie is so weird. It's about drug addicts, and killer turkeys. It's a good Thanksgiving flick. Blood and Bone. My buddy Jesse Midnight Crawler gave me this, and I love this movie because I love Michael Jai White. I've watched this a lot of times. Good fighting in it. Book of Monsters. This is a good monster flick. Practical effects goodness. Blood Hook. Another, I feel like this is an underrated slasher. Highly enjoyable. Blood Hook. Blood Beat. This is kind of a weird movie, but I enjoyed it. Here's another movie from my buddy Jesse called Creakers. I've not watched this yet. I need to give this a watch. Indie flick. Camp Blood 5. Obviously, these are out of order. They're cheesy slashers. Here's Camp Blood 4, and it's signed by, David Sterling, the producer. He does some good cheese. And then last but not least on this shelf is Camp Blood 666, and the other Camp Bloods must be on the next shelf. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed shelf 1 of my horror movie collection, and I will get to shelf 2 next week. And yeah, let me know if you like this series. I'll put some links in the description box below of my previous collection videos, as well as my Shark Week videos. Okay, I will catch you guys in the next one. Oh yeah.